Mabel jumped out of her car, driven by pure excitement. She hadn't heard from her best friend Carolyn for a few weeks now, not since they'd first arrived to their new house, Creech Manor. Now it was time for camp. They would have all kinds of time to catch up. Maybe that's why she hadn't written in so long. She was saving up juicy stories to tell over the fire. Hopefully some of them would be creepy. As Mabel looked around, she didn't see the Johnsons' car anywhere. Well, maybe they were just running late. Flat tire or something. There was time for them to get here still. But that never happened. That first night, Mabel was a wreck of emotions. Excitement, disappointment, sadness, anger. How could Carolyn abandon her like this? As she lay in bed fighting back tears, she could have sworn she heard Carolyn calling from the shadows. Deep shadows that felt like a path to some place she didn't want to hear stories about. This continued for days. Sometimes a faint echo of a memory. Sometimes it sounded like Carolyn was right next to her. Rieko, their cabin leader, was the only comfort to her, listening to her strange stories and reassuring her all the same. Then one day she saw Carolyn in the mirror. Not even a mere glance. Straight on saw her, as if she was on the other side of a window. Then Carolyn was ripped away from the glass by a hideous wretch of a figure. That night things got real. The creature that Mabel saw was creeping out of the shadows in the corner, the deepest shadows. It crept along the ceiling and stopped over one of the beds. The girl sleeping there was launched out of her bed with such force she crashed into the ceiling, her face cracking and blood running down. She was dragged along the rough boards and dropped like a discarded toy. Rieko heard the screams from the campfire. She was nearly trampled by a herd of terrified young girls as she got to the cabin. This was not what anybody had signed up for. Welcome back, friends and scoundrels. I'm Brian.
And I'm Lynn.
And this is episode 2 of the Poltergeist Chaos at the Camp.
Bah, bah, bah.
Anyways, so we've got the Poltergeist at Camp Happy Trails. Boring bits?
Boring bits.
So, Killer Poltergeist set up the game as normal with the following changes to the item decks when playing with the Poltergeist. The Carolyn and Mr. Floppy item cards will always be included in the game, but neither will ever start the game face up on an item deck. Create the item decks as follow or using your own method as long as you ensure the previous statement is true. Take 10 of the chosen locations item cards instead of the normal 12 and shuffle them. Then return the unused item cards to the location box. Set aside an item card for each item deck that will be needed. Take the remaining cards and shuffle them together with Carolyn and Mr. Floppy item cards. Deal the cards face down into equal piles and then place them into their slots above the board. Take the item cards you set aside and place one face up on top of each item deck. When finished, Carolyn and Mr. Floppy should be hidden within the location's item decks. Special rules. The Poltergeist has no health and cannot be attacked, damaged, or killed. Ignore any effects that would damage the Poltergeist. Note, action cards that inflict damage may still be useful against some of the Poltergeist tarot cards. Since the Poltergeist cannot be attacked, you do not win against her the normal way. Instead, the only way to win against the Poltergeist is to find Carolyn and save her by reaching a safe space while she is with you. If the Forgetting Something Epic Dark Power card is revealed, in addition to finding and saving Carolyn, you will also have to find her stuffed friend, Mr. Floppy. Which, spoiler, we don't have that this time. Carolyn may never be discarded or removed from the game, and any game effect doing so should be ignored. However, Carolyn may get shuffled back into an item deck, which is perfectly normal. Mr. Floppy has an effect that can be used if it is discarded, but cannot be used until the dark power is revealed. Mr. Floppy can never be discarded due to a game effect before the dark power is revealed, or if the Forgetting Something Epic Dark Power card is in play. Camp Happy Trail. Special rules. There are no special rules.
I love Camp Happy Trails.
And scenario, Final Girl Rieko. Sure. Setup, treasure hunt. Check my work. Remove all weapons, then normal item setup. That is done. Events, boyfriend, starting event. Boyfriend, if he's willing to die for me, who am I to stop him? The victim closest to you is now your boyfriend. If the boyfriend dies in your space, start the next action phase with 12 time. The boyfriend leaves play, discard this card. That's our only event card. Camp Happy Trails tarot cards. You can't save us. No one can. Run for your life. I fell asleep. What did I miss? Poltergeist tarot cards. Unstoppable evil. Carolyn, where are you? Unforeseen forces. The shadows are closing in ×2. Invisible barrier. She will soon be lost. In this scenario, the terror deck starts with only 8 terror cards mentioned shuffled into the deck. When the finale is revealed, shuffle these 3 terror cards into the deck for the effect. I have to kill you, it told me to. Corporeal form, the ground is shaking. Alright, so I suppose we shall get started then. I think I'm gonna make my way to the cabins to figure out what's going on there because everything has gone haywire.
Yeah.
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 So we're gonna go.
Seems a good place to start.
Let's go ahead and change this. Giving up short rest and a weak attack. So that is 1, 2 time. Oh, 1 time. It's only 1 time. Then do a little bit of a focus. Good enough. All right, and then I'm gonna get these folks figured out here. We've got 4, so I'm gonna take a sprint and a search for all 4. So that. No, you know what? I'm gonna change. I'm not gonna take the sprint. I'm gonna take the 2 close calls. Right, killer phase. Target, move, stab. And we move 2, 1. We want to go to the dock or to the utility shed. I think we'll go to the shed. And kill. Up 1. That. Terror card. I fell asleep. What did I miss? Place new 1 victim at the cabins. And increase horror by 2. Focus was hopeful. Actually, it was because it
saved it from being worser.
Yes. All right. Panic phase. 1 to panic. 5. Back this way. Upkeep phase. Nothing to upkeep. I'm at the cabins. Oh, there it is. All right. So my turn. At the cabins. We're gonna go ahead and do a search. We're going to do a close call. Just re-roll 1 of these. Give it my walk and a focus to change 1 to a success. Which is, no, I only rolled 1 of those, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, do the time real quick. Do the time. So we get to take the top item card, which is Lucky Rabbit's Foot. Discard during the action phase to make a horror roll. For each star, choose 1 of the following. Use time, health, horror, or move a space. So we're gonna, I think we'll just hold on to that for now. And that's it. So we're gonna take another search and a distraction for all 5. All these. All right, so that was planning phase. Killer phase.
Killer face.
So move and kill 1. Dark power. Invisible barrier. You may not enter a safe space with Carolyn unless you have full health. Oh, geez.
Wow.
Okay. So, be careful walking. Panic phase. Oh, nope. Terror card phase. The shadows are closing in. If there are no victims on the board, discard and draw the next terror card. Otherwise, 2 horror. Target a victim, move, and stab. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Move and stab. Well, this is getting out of hand very quickly. Okay. Now panic phase. Nobody to panic. Upkeep phase. Nothing to upkeep. Now we're going to do our Lucky Rabbit's Foot.
It's just 1 die. Don't you want to focus first to at least roll 2?
I suppose so.
To try to at least?
I suppose to. Some kind of words. Alright, so it's 1 time down. Up focus. Good thing I've got lots of support here. Alright, now we're going to discard the rabbit's foot. That's 1. I think I'm going to take the horror down, because that seems to be an issue today. Then we're going to do a distraction.
It's probably a good call since the next Bloodlust does the horror again.
I'll give a weak attack and walk. Change that to a success. Should I? No. I think we'll be okay. Yeah. So it was 2 successes. That's up to horror. And up to time. Then now we'll do a search.
Do it. Close call. Do it.
Was it actually beneficial to use the close call? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna. That's not where you go, that's where my things go. No.
You're welcome.
So we're gonna take the top item card, which is pepper spray. The killer is in your space. You may discard this to immediately end the killer phase. Ignore the remaining movements, attacks, and other effects.
It's not bad.
It'd be nice if some of these were like labeled if they're a weapon or not, because that one's still questionable. Up to horror, down to time. Almost right back where we started. And I guess I'll end there because all I have left is a short rest. And 3 time. So close call and a search. Killer phase. Going to move. 1, 2. And this poor lonely soul at makeout point is going to get thrown off the cliff into some jagged rocks.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Okay. Right back where you started.
Right back where we started. And terror card. Unforeseen forces. Unseen forces. If Carolyn is with you, discard and draw the next terror card. Otherwise, your first space moved each action phase is panic. Discard this card when you find Carolyn. That sounds like fun.
Maybe.
Maybe. Panic phase, nobody would panic. Nothing to upkeep. So any other effects with that? So that would cancel the terror card too, right?
Yes, I believe so. That is my interpretation. That phase just straight up ends. You're done.
It's a distraction. Okay. So I'm just gonna do a search because not really a whole lot else I can do at the moment. Nope. Oh no, I should probably focus. Do I have a focus? I do. Let's do a focus. All right. At least they come through when I need them to there. All right. Now let's try a search. Give up our walk and short rest. Change one of those to a success. Take the top item card. A map. Discard during the action phase, and then for each deck of item cards, do one of the following. The top card is face down, reveal it. If the top card is face up, you may remove it from the game and reveal the next card. Huh.
That sounds helpful.
Yeah. Oh, and time. So, I think I want to do that now.
Doesn't it say next action phase?
During the action phase.
Okay, I thought it said next. Touch.
If the top card is face down, reveal it. If the top card is face up, you may remove it from the game and reveal the next card. Oh, here's the thing. I could reveal here and just eliminate whether or not I have to do anything here.
Right.
Or get really lucky. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Flashlight. Once per action phase, spend time to look at the top card of the terror deck. Leave it in place. Well, I don't care about that.
Well, now you know you can move on.
All right. So,
I think that ends your turn, though. You've only got one card, don't you?
I do only have one card, and it's a close call. So, I'm going to take a sprint for 2. And take the other sprint, just that way I have it. All right, killer phase. I'm still only moving 2. 1, 2 towards the docks. And then terror card. Run for your life. There are no victims on the board. Discard draw the next terror card. Otherwise, all victims that are not in your space must panic. So my boyfriend will start with boyfriend here, and then these. It's going 3. Fire pit. 4. First one at the dock. 2. Oh boy. Whoops. And 4. Oh, I misread that one. Nope, this one went here. And so does this one.
So everybody moved toward the killer, really.
Choose victim and kill. Then choose another victim and move. So do I want to stay there, or should we move towards the larger group?
Why would you move when there's a victim here?
I don't know. To mess with more people. All right. So, panic phase. 4. Nothing. They're frozen with terror.
We're caught in some seaweed.
Caught in some seaweed. That also works.
The poltergeist may have come up and grabbed onto it.
Maybe. That is possible.
You can possess seaweed, right?
Yeah. Why not?
I don't really know how a poltergeist works. I just know they stack chairs on tables.
Or there's a chain at the bottom. So panic upkeep, my turn. All right. So we're gonna do a walk first. Gosh dang it.
That stupid in the box rule.
Right? Alright, so that's a failure. I'm just going to take it, move up to space, take an owie, -2 time. Oh, whoops. Keep forgetting to reset it. 2. Nothing. But still take an owie and that. Now we're going to try to sprint. Oh, good grief. Give it a weak attack and focus to change this one. And we're going to close call to try to re-roll it. There we go. So it is 3 spaces. So we're going to take you two. 1, 2, 3. Get the heck on out of here.
Get the heck on out.
Well, I suppose this will be pretty easy. We'll take 2 time back and heal 1. Do I want to risk the sprint now or wait? I think I'll wait. So we'll end there. Take those. Oh, that's not where you go. So I've got a sprint. Just take a search for 2 and a distraction card. All right. And killer phase. Somebody already here. Kill them. Bleh. Tarot card. Unstoppable evil. Roll a die. 4. Take damage equal to your roll. Or defend. I didn't take a defend card. Or kill that many victims. So I have to ouch myself. Okay. Panic phase. Nobody to panic. Upkeep phase. Nothing to upkeep. We're going to go ahead and do a sprint. So it's going to seem like I'm cheating, but I'm not even going to roll for my panic because it's 1 through 6, so it doesn't matter.
I believe you.
You can pull up the math.
I could, but you're rolling, so I can't.
It's 1 success. So I move up to 2 spaces. 1, 2. And lose the time. Don't wait for that. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I think I'm just going to stop there. We're going to take sprint for 2. Take my freeze. Close call. Take both close calls. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We'll just leave the weak attack. Or let's leave a block. So that way I can definitely ensure that I'm getting one and I've got stuff burned. Okay. Killer phase. Going to go.
Doesn't that sprint go back?
Oh, sure. Moving 3, 1, 2, but only need to move 2.
Goodbye, boyfriend.
Goodbye, boyfriend. That, oh dear. Alright, and tarot card. You can't save us. No one can. If there are no victims on the board, discard and draw the next tarot card. Otherwise, all victims in your space must panic twice. Nobody in my space. Target, stab. Then target and move. 1, 2, 3.
It's no bueno.
No bueno. So that's Carolyn's best friend that's still in the cabin.
No. Or Carolyn's best friend.
Yeah, hoping that she'll get a chance to try to save him. Just holding out hope.
Oh, poor Louisa.
Panic phase. Nobody to panic. Upkeep phase, nothing to upkeep. So my turn. Let's go for what? Nope. We gotta focus. Regain our composure here a little bit. Focus and weak attack. Weak attack and close call. I think. What else do I have? Might as well. Nope. I'm gonna change. Weak attack and short rest to change that. It's one success. Up, down. Let's do a walk. So it's one. I don't want to waste anything. There. 4. 1 through 4. Good.
That was lucky.
A little bit. Yeah, that's why I didn't want to waste anything to try to make it a success unless I ended up going the wrong way. That's one time. All right, let's do our distraction. No, I'm gonna hold that just in case. Close call. To reroll this one. Fudge. Oop. Those focus on my other close call. Change that to a success. Wait, it's up one horror, up one time. That was something.
It certainly was.
Sprint and a search. Okay. Killer's turn. 1. Kill. I take damage. Ouch. Discard a terror card. Oh my goodness. And terror card. The shadows are closing in. If there are no victims on the board, discard and draw the next terror card. Otherwise, all right. Well, that's the finale. So, draw a terror card. If you are unable to do so, immediately lose the game, is the power. Add 3 terror cards to the terror deck when this card is revealed. I don't think we're going to win this one.
I don't think you're going to win this one either.
All right. So nobody to panic because everybody's dead. Nothing to upkeep. So I guess we'll go for a walk. Hopefully. But at least that last terror card didn't go into effect.
True.
All right. So we only need. Oh.
Glad I could help.
3. And one time. All right, so we are at the docks, and we're gonna do a search.
Search your heart out.
I don't know why I held it up there. We're gonna do a search. We're at the dock. Take the lucky dice. Discard to reroll any or all of your dice. So we'll hold on to that. And lose a time. And let's do another search. Okay. Discard our lucky dice. Reroll both these. That was helpful.
Dice were not lucky.
Mysterious pills. Oh. Mysterious pills. Discard this during the action phase and choose one of the following. Decrease horror or heal 2. Go ahead and pop those and go ahead and heal too. It's a tough call to make. And I guess that's it. Because I got to search here. These back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. I'm gonna take a guard for 2. And both close calls.
So what else are you gonna do?
Yep.
You want to put those other cards back?
I guess it's the killer's turn. Draw a terror card. I have to kill you. It told me to. If there are no victims on the board, discard and draw the next terror card. The ground is shaking. Place the poltergeist in your space.
It was actually lucky because it wasn't, discard and draw the next. Right? That's something.
Then target and stab. If you take any damage, all of your moves during the next action phase are panicked. 3 damage, though.
Use the pepper spray.
No, I'm going to save it for next turn.
Okay. You have a plan?
I do, because the next one will give me another turn at least. So we're going to guard that.
Oh, I forgot a guard.
Woo! Ignore all damage. Okay. Yeah, no, I figured that was going to happen one way or another.
No, I forgot you took a guard.
Okay. Nobody to panic. Nothing to upkeep. So, nothing to do.
Good turn.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, I suppose I could short rest a little bit. Let's go ahead and do that. That way I can at least buy myself some stuff. Weak attack and a focus to get a full heal, which is 2 hearts, and I don't lose any time for that. Now that's it. So we'll take 2 searches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and walk. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and a guard. All right, so killer phase. I'm gonna use my pepper spray, which stops it, so we don't draw that terror card. So I'm just, psst. What are you doing? A ghost. All right, nobody to panic, nothing to upkeep. So let's do a search and hope we get lucky. Or not. Keep. I don't. We're gonna use a close call. Dang it. Give up a walk and a focus. Give up a walk and a focus. Change one of these to a success. First aid kit. All right. And
So fast that I didn't even see it.
another search. Oh, do I need to?
It's a first aid kit. Everyone knows what a first aid kit is.
Oh, it goes in my hand. Another search. All right. Oh, time for the last one. Time for this one. Please, please, please. Damn it.
What was that?
Trash can lid. It isn't going to stop much, but it's better than nothing. Where do I gotta get to? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Well, let's try to do a walk, I guess. At least get started. It's 1. 4. To the lake it is.
I know you were hoping to go that way.
And sprint. Oh. It's a close call. Just do it all. There's nothing I could take anyways. 2. Let's move up to 2 spaces. 1, 2. And a time. And just stop there. Not that it matters, because
this is the end.
Killer phase. Draw a tarot card. Corporeal form. A behemoth appears. You may play action cards that inflict damage if you wish. Then, if the behemoth is still alive, you take damage equal to the killer's attack value plus 1. 4. You may defend as normal. If you take damage, discard an item of your choice. The behemoth disappears. So I can either take all the damage or defend. I think I'm going to try to defend. Not that it matters. Not that it matters much. Alright, so reduce damage by 1 to a minimum of 1. I'm going to use my trash can. Can I use all 3 of them on there?
I don't know.
We'll just say yes. So no damage taken. So that's killer phase. My trash can is gone. Trash can lid. The behemoth disappears. My turn. Jeez. Gonna go for a sprint. Maybe. Focus, weak attack, and focus. Changing to a success. That is 2 spaces. 1, 2. Oops. 1. And we made it to the utility shed. Oh, nope. I forgot to panic. 5. Where am I going?
You seem so confused.
I am confused. So I did not even make it to the utility shed. And killer's phase, I can't pull anything, so I lose. Carolyn is still trapped in the other dimension.
The astral plane?
Yeah. Phew. Wow, this is tough. Let's see how far down she was. Found Mr. Floppy, then Carolyn, then the whistle.
In the last place you looked. It's always in the last place you looked.
Oh, I could have taken those guys over here and then gone over to the utility shed. That's my fault. I didn't. It blended in. I couldn't see it. But I still would have had to have healed myself at least 1. Well, that was fun. So thanks for watching. If this is helping you decide if you like this game or not, or might like this game or not, that's great. If you think somebody else needs to see it, share that with them. Down below is different ways to support us in a few different ways, maybe. And until next time, live to roll. I don't think we died.
No, we lost the other way.